Hello world, once more in English, and happy Peace Trail 2011. This is a video especially going out to Steve Beckow, who had the awesome idea to make or come up with an action for next Sunday, 6th of March, to gather at 12:30 at your time on your streets or meet with friends, and for 1 hour, for 1 minute, to shut up. Just be calm. And we said we want to pimp this a little and give free hugs and everything also. And well, this fits a lot to what we do here in Germany for quite a long time. I can at least say what I do, and I am on the Peace Trail, on my personal Peace Trail, which ended up in the Peace Trail 2011, for 2 years now, which means I have no more home. I always go there where I am welcome and where I can make myself useful. That's the way I live, that's the way I survive, it's the way I get all the things that I need, basically food, drink, and a place to sleep, which I have every night over that. I am a installer of world peace. It's a job I had to invent myself, but it's working good. I can live with that quite good. And move around the country to, or travel around the country to inspire people to be peaceful, which has for me the result that I live in permanent peace, with some exceptions where I have to deal with some actually just situations where someone falls back into againstness and wants to argue or wants to fight, and I stopped fighting, so I'm not gonna play this game anymore. So I just go when someone wants to do that with me, and give them no chance. This is a way of disobedience, which I consider as very important these days, because obedience is the glue that keeps this hierarchy pyramid together. And if we refuse obedience, and if we do not want, and if we stop ordering and ruling people, and pushing our will on someone else, and stop letting someone else push his or her will on us, we're out of that game. And we on this specific spot on the in the pyramid, the glue is gone. And more people are doing that, because more and more people understand that life cannot be much of fun as long as we do things that we actually do not want to do, that we only do for the money. I never went to a travel agency and and found something like go to rainforest to chop down all the trees for 215 euros. There are no such things. No one does that because he considers that as fun. And we are developing new options. So this thing with the peace, not just one day of peace, but from that day on, every day. We're not gonna stand there just for 1 minute shutting up. We're gonna stand there for 1 minute and shut up, and then never again. We're not gonna shut up anymore. We're not gonna let rulers do things or decide things that only happen when we obey. Like war. Imagine it was war and no one goes there. The war wouldn't happen. It wouldn't take place. Instead, there would be peace if you just don't obey. And if we instead, from March 6th on, which is next Sunday, 4 days ahead, we implant something completely new. We're going to stop the againstness. We're going to stop the wars. Not just in Iraq or wherever, but specifically in our families, in ourselves. Peace is something that has to come from the inside. It's no use to be waiting for any politicians or anyone or aliens to come and help us out of this. We have to help us out of this. And we can. It's no problem. All we have to do is stop obeying. And this is what we're going to do. A lot of people. Thanks to Stephen Beckow for this very inspiring thing that we're really glad for it, that we have it now. And there's something else I would like to introduce to you on this video here, and this is what we call This is Woodstock, and it goes like, if everyone has seen the movie 300, where Leonidas says, "This is Sparta, get the heck out of here." This is Woodstock came analog to this, because we say, this is Woodstock. There's no fighting here, it's just party. And we don't want anything else anymore. We do not want any fights, we want party. We want to live in this paradise. If anyone ever read the Bible, it might have happened that you were, like when you read the Genesis, where it says what paradise looks like, it looks quite familiar to our planet Earth, with birds in the sky and animals on land and water and night and day and all the stuff that is written there. It's a complete description of our planet. This is nothing that we go to after we're dead. This is something we can live in here right now or not. And the only difference between this world that we live in and what we call paradise, with this, just in Germany it's Paradies, and dies is this. So it's two parallel going thises, and we basically know the this of againstness, and there is this other this, the paradise, which is which is togetherness, unity, love, light, all the beautiful things, which we all know. Every one of us has someday been in paradise, and if it was just for a moment, every one of us has been happy someday. Every one of us knows that. We're just so not used to it that we call this paradise. So I want to invite anyone who sees this to join us and stop tearing down this paradise which the Bible introduces to us, which we can acknowledge as our planet, as our home, which we are permanently tearing apart. And this is only going on for, in this huge dimensions that we are killing it. Everything is only taking place since like 50 years or 60 or 70. This is just a finger snip concerning to our whole history. This is something we can stop immediately on next Sunday. This will be Woodstock. And we're gonna make party and no more fighting. And the best thing about all this is it's really fun. It's really fun. It's good. It feels so much better than all the againstness that we experienced in the past. And I really want to thank all the members of the Tribe of Many Colors who responded to me, especially Keisha's assistant, who I have now in my Skype list, and I really want to say hello. Thank you very, very much. This meant a lot, really a lot to me. I'm looking forward to meet Keisha too, because I know that when people like us come together, a real change is going to happen. It does already in our hearts, and I know that. I feel it. And everyone feels it. Let go. Just let it go and let it happen. To make a change, a force to do something we're not used to. And this little step that we're so afraid of because we're threatened not to do it. Do it. Just be yourself and do it. If you want to wait until next Sunday, wait until next Sunday. But you can start right here. This is a choice you can make right here and now. Do you want to live peaceful or in war? And then behave as you choose. And this will make a change in your life. If you let freedom and peace develop in you, you will take it out. This is what you carry out. This is what people are don't know the word. But if they meet you, this is what they're gonna get, right? No more war, but all the good things. And so it will, like a virus, go further and further all around the planet. If you do it, if you do it, if all of us take a grab at our hearts and say, hey, why not? Why not just goddamn try? Just to find out what happens. We can still switch back if we really don't like it in paradise. We can still move back to old behavior, but we should at least try it. I will. Thanks for all the inspiration, all the power, everything that I'm getting from the internet and everywhere around me. I'm so glad, I'm grateful, and this is really a lot of fun here. This is exciting. This is better than any movie that I ever saw. And I'm not just a protagonist, I'm also the director and the author and the cameraman, and I have complete control over my life because I took it, because I disobeyed others, and now I'm the king of myself and no one else, and it really feels good. Bye bye. See you next time, around somewhere in paradise, because we make it.